Next guest, as tomorrow marks the release of her long-awaited 6th studio album.
Since releasing her first album in 2003, Delta Goodrem has gone on to score 9 #1 singles, 4 #1 albums and 12 ARIA awards. But in 2018, she hit a speed bump after a complication from surgery left her fighting to speak.
My livelihood is my sound. Trying to decide whether this is getting any better or not doesn't feel like.
But months of daily speech therapy and a commitment to positivity saw her triumph again.
Can't speak now, won't shut up.
The experience inspiring her song, Paralysed. Now Delts is back with her 6th studio album, Bridge Over Troubled Dreams, her first ever book and a national tour.
And here to talk Bridge Over Troubled Dreams is Delta Goodrem. Hi, everybody. Hey, Delta, and welcome to the project. Congratulations on the new release. As we just saw, though, the last few years have been pretty rough health-wise for you. How did that whole experience impact on the making of this record?
I mean, it really was the beginning of the reset and taking that quiet moment to reflect on how did I get here? What lessons have I learned? What would I love to share next with everybody? It's been really, really beautiful to be able to create this piece, produce it, write it, and now send it out to the world.
Delta, you're releasing an album, a book,
Yes.
a tour announcement as well. What's wrong? You couldn't fit a perfume in as well?
The perfume's already out, Pete.
So, of course, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it now. I promise I am.
I knew I could smell something beautiful from here.
You don't want to know where he dabs at, Delta.
Hey, Langbrook.
Now, the album also has a song that's explained in the book. Dear Elton is the name of the song. There's only one Elton. So how did you meet Sir Elton John the first time?
Oh, well, the very first time when I was 18 years old, he was one of the first artists to reach out to me when I had first been diagnosed with cancer. He had called on my very first day of chemo, which I share in the book, and talk about that story where I was sitting and all of a sudden, in my dad's big leather chair, and all of a sudden my mum says, Sir Elton John is on the phone, and it was my very first day of chemo. I felt like I'd been hit by a bus, and I got the call of that beautiful master that is Elton, and that was our very first conversation. He said that they were thinking of me over there in the UK. My album had just broken through. I'm really proud of the song. It's of course got a piano solo. You wouldn't have a Dear Elton song without having an instrumental moment where it goes bananas. And obviously it has my fingerprints, but the inspiration of Sir Elton.
Earlier this week, we ran a story on the sheer volume of women in the music industry who have experienced sexual assault or harassment, and the figure was as high as, I think, 96% of women. And did that figure shock you?
Listen, nobody deserves to feel unsafe in the workplace, and my heart completely breaks to hear that figure.
But does it surprise you?
Does it surprise me? Does it surprise me? Listen, I only know... Does it surprise me? Does it surprise me? I am shocked by that number. It's completely surprising, and you know, my heart is, you know, that really hurts my heart to hear that, and continue to support and be there for the community and my girls, it's definitely very troubling.
Delta, I spoke to Jaguar Jones earlier in the week about this very study and about her own sexual assault experience, these alleged assaults. How does it make you feel to see young women in music pushing back on this kind of behaviour?
Well, I think it's incredibly important for women to share their story and to speak from their heart and their experience, so that other women feel safe to be able to speak and to be able to step forward. And so I think it's incredibly powerful.
Delta, I love the song Billionaire on the album, and it has the lyric, my mama said, go marry a rich girl, it'll take all your problems away. I've met your mama. And that doesn't seem right to me. Did your mum really say that to you?
Yeah, it was definitely not my mum, Pete, so thank you so much for bringing that up, because my mum has definitely been incredibly worried about the fact that people would think that she said that.
So has your mum ever given you marital advice? Did your mum ever say, don't marry the poo?
Of course my mum has given... Of course my mum has said... Of course my mum has given me the advice throughout the years. Hi, Mum. Mamas always know best. That's what we know, isn't it?
True.
Well, correct. But have you followed her advice, or will you follow her advice? Delta Goodrem, are you secretly married to, for instance, someone in your band?
Someone in my band.
I mean...
Definitely the guitarist, let's get that clear.
Yeah, right.
But no, I'm not secretly married, no.
Delta, is it because he's not rich enough?
Now, he's plenty rich, thank you. He's got a beautiful soul, and we work hard together, and we're a really proud team.
Oh.
We wrote a lot of this record and produced it all together, and so we're really, really proud of this moment with the record coming out.
Well, Bridge Over Troubled Dreams is out tomorrow, and for more info and tour details, just visit our website. Delta, thanks so much for joining us on the project. Great to see you.
Thank you so very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Hugh and Kate. We have more project tomorrow.